popcorn.
Higher than that.
What up from here?
With your delts. Very nice.
Sorry.
Right.
Up like that.
No. It's like cutting off the
What, is that better?
Yeah.
How's that any different? No. There you go.
top of our head. Not an appropriate attitude for the movie that we just saw. The impossible. Yeah. So?
Okay. It's a bit heavy.
Didn't cry.
I did once.
Yeah.
Tiny weeping.
Yeah.
But just a little bit. I
Yeah.
was like, whoa. It was
No, it
like,
wasn't.
it was like,
was
it's
no
happening,
notebook.
it's happening. Then I went, oh, just let it happen. And I went, psh, psh. And then that was it. But, off your pub.
Oh. Don't want to talk over the top of me?
No.
Oh, okay.
You go first.
I liked it. I did like it. It was not my type of movie, but I enjoyed it. And I was very impressed with the, I don't want to call it action sequence, and I don't want to glorify what happened, but the way they reenacted that whole scene of the tsunami hitting, I thought was really well done.
To be fair, it's already been glorified. It's a true story that's been made into a movie. And with clearly Hollywood actors. And they weren't even British.
No, it was...
The family itself was what, French or Spanish?
Oh,
I'd say Spanish.
Spanish, I think, because of the names at the end. The sort of the slow-mo underwater effects and all that, really interesting, very different, very intense. We're not that sort of affected by that kind of stuff normally, but we were quite...
There was a lot of...
bit of and a bit of that.
I think it's because it's generally a really quiet film. All I heard was this from you. I was like... Because it was very... In
Really?
those poignant, quiet scenes.
Because when it got really quiet, I stopped chewing.
I know, you're like...
I was like, the popcorn was like melting in my mouth because I was like trying not to chew.
It's a really quiet movie. So I think like occasionally when there's like slightly gory elements that happen, like you see them get beat up underwater and stuff, that's what makes you jump a little bit, because in contrast it's really
Yes.
dramatic. It's not like, oh, everyone's getting shot at or anything. It's a
very-
really different kind of film.
Very intense. The leg,
Yeah, disgusting.
great.
Great prosthetic.
Very
though,
much,
or
gave me a
however they
very
do it.
much, it had that disturbing undertone like The Beach with Leo DiCaprio
Yeah.
has. Like the shark scene in that
Yeah.
movie, very similar kind of vibe.
I was actually waiting for a bit of a shark moment, but then that would be truly Hollywood, and it's not about that.
Yeah.
clearly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too convenient, some of the findings of each other. Too easy. Didn't like that so much. It made it a little too unbelievable.
That hospital would have been so busy. What are the chances that anyone would have, one, given a shit about her name, and two, yeah, they lost her or whatever, but three, like, actually cared about putting her into surgery? Because there'd be triage.
Not only that, like the boys and the dad, all there.
All going through the same part at the same time. But
Highly
that's
doubtful.
I think but it's a true story. So you can't say it's highly doubtful. See, this is the thing.
True story, but what? Entirely accurate?
I'll wiki it.
Ooh, across the bottom.
Is this such a literal? Yeah, well, I don't know. So I find it hard to review, because if I'm like, I didn't like it, that wasn't very believable. Well, it actually happened in real life. What do you do? What do you do?
When it says true story, I don't think it's literally this is how it played out. It's like they survived.
Yeah.
Let's embellish that a little bit.
Like,
It could be.
that would have been hilarious had they actually done that though.
It could.
I was waiting for the big, like,
It was too
mega shark to jump out of the water and stuff.
Yeah.
That would have been
Bit
cool.
of megalodon.
I know. Megalodon.
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 Okay, whatever.
Sounds dirty.
That's how I.
Let's get our megalodon. I'm very quiet. Really, part of the reason I was waiting for like a big shark thing to happen, because I found the soundtrack really weird. Like, it was all very orchestral, but it was all very...
I thought that was another wave coming in. Like, that's not how it works.
I know.
Well, second one did come, but you know what I mean.
No, but misleading soundtrack. Like,
Misleading, ominous tones.
ominous. Very ominous
like,
tones.
do you hear that?
Of the string sections.
And I'm like, yeah, I hear it, but
Is that another wave? No, it's someone coming to save
it's
you.
someone else. No.
But I just found, like, throughout it, like, even when, like, the kids are travelling on a truck, I was like, they're all going to get raped and die. Because the soundtrack's like, no. And it's like, oh, I need to pee. Oh, really? Oh, that was the build-up.
Mm-hmm.
It was just strange. You know what? I didn't really rate it that much.
No.
Like, it was shot okay, but it's, what else can you make out of that? Nothing much happened apart from they got lost and they found each other.
Yeah.
With what seemed quite quickly.
Quickly and conveniently.
Yeah.
He leaves his kids, gives them to some stranger.
Wouldn't have
to
done
look
that.
after.
Wouldn't have done
Who
that.
would do that?
Nah, they would do that. No.
Didn't buy it.
You
Didn't
lose your
seem
kids,
right.
you don't let them go.
Yeah.
Like, you'd strap them to
Yes,
you.
you want to
and
search
wear
for
them like a backpack.
Yeah, you would. Because the thought of losing them again should be too much.
Exactly. Putting them in the hands of strangers never would work. Everyone's after their own.
It's not like
survival.
there was some sort of efficient system at the time. You know, everyone
Exactly.
was just scrambling to
That's why
take
I
care of
think
themselves.
that family, if this happened in real life, like, really lucky.
Oh, ridiculous.
So lucky. And it's not
Ridiculously
like, you know, the I don't know what's called, like the prevailing human spirit, like we're all so strong we fought till we got together. It wasn't. It was actually just convenience.
It was too easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm mixed about this. I'm mixed.
I do have mixed feelings about this. You're a robot.
I'm pretty
Are you?
tough. Fruit.
I feel like it should be something Thai,
Okay.
since it's set in Thailand.
Okay. I can't say I know
know
a list
any
of Thailand
Thai-
fruit.
Dragon fruit, is that Asian?
Yeah.
Papaya.
Let's just go with it.
Dragon fruit?
Dragon fruit.
Okay, out of 10 dragon fruit.
5.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you. 5.
Whoa.
Wasn't great. Wasn't
great.
bad. Didn't leave much of an impact.
It was as good as it was bad. There you go.
Equal parts.
Equal parts.
Good and bad.
Yep. 5.
There you go. But the popcorn was amazing today.
Popcorn's amazing.
Popcorn's amazing.
And the Snickers pods, like peanut butter in your mouth.
Amazing. Anyway, good stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
See it if you want to.
We got nothing else to
Yeah.
say. No more to contribute.
There you go.
Oh well.